Hey fellow Nevillers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe and then you won't miss any of Neville's fabulous wisdom. We're working our way through Your Faith is Your Fortune from 1941. Today's video is chapter 5, Who Am I? We walk around thinking with this and with that and with that and with this. And when you bump into Neville and his marvellous teachings, you realise you're not that at all. You're something way more important. You're God, you're Jesus Christ, you're manifesting your world out here, 3D from the consciousness up here. All right, fellow Nevillers, let's dive in with part 2, chapter 5, Your Faith is Your Fortune. Who am I? In our last video, Neville gave us a fabulous description of the Who Am I. We're still gaining our realization that we are Christ, and he starts off this paragraph with exactly that question. So this is part 2, fellow Nevillers. Part 1 links down there. He begins this paragraph with a massive question. He says, can you answer and say, I am Christ? Your answer or degree of understanding will determine the place you will occupy in life. So right here's a big hint. Get used to realizing you're Christ. I spent a couple of weeks saying this. I know it seems a little weird. All of a sudden during your journey, I spent a few weeks saying I am the light, and then that kind of didn't resonate. Then I went on to I am Christ, and that's where I'm at, fellow Nevers. Back to the book. He says, do you say or believe yourself to be a man of a certain family, race, nation, etc.? Do you honestly believe this of yourself? Then life, your true self, will cause these conceptions to appear in your world, and you will live with them as though they are real. So he says here, do you believe yourself to be a man of a certain family, race, or nation? Personally, Personally, family would be our last name. We say, I'm one of those. I'm a Smith, or I'm a John, or I'm a whatever your last name is. And he says, are you a race? Are you British, French, Australian, Canadian, or are you a nation? So if you honestly believe that of yourself, then your consciousness is going to manifest those concepts in your world as though they are real. Let's swap those and say, I am Jesus Christ, I am God, I am wealthy, and whatever else you want to put in there. I'm happily married, I'm a mansion owner, I'm a millionaire, anything like that, fellow Nevillers. Now, he continues, I am the door, I am the way, I am the resurrection and the life. Oh, the life. O man, all manifestation cometh unto my Father, save by me. Me, our Father, the unconditioned consciousness. Explanation from Neville. The I am, your consciousness, is the only door through which anything can pass into your world. Stop looking for signs. Signs follow. They do not precede. Begin to reverse the statement, seeing is believing, to believing is seeing. We've been Here he comes. He says, start now to believe, not with the wavering confidence based on deceptive external evidence, i.e. our senses, but with an undaunted confidence based on the immutable law that you can be that which you desire to be. Pow to that. You will find that you are not a victim of fate, but a victim of faith, your own. Let's leave the chapter right there. This is quite a big one with some smacks up in it. So, main point, part 2 of this video. No man or manifestation comes unto you, i.e. a reality out here in our 3D, save by the Father who called him. I.e. people turn up in your world. They are an affinity of your mood. There you go, big hint. Mind your moods, mind your attitudes, mind your beliefs. Neville's work is all about being ultra disciplined with your mind. The other with your mind. The other point up in here is obviously consciousness is the only reality. He tells us that more or less in every lecture. And it's not seeing is believing. It's the other way around. It's believing is seeing. So there you go, fellow Nevillers. Get believing you are what you want to be. Because that's the only way you're going to be what you want to be. Put it in your consciousness. Use your inner speech and your mental diets to manifest what it is you want to be. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them down there. I love comments. I love to know how the information is reaching you, if you're ready to receive it. Of course you are, because you're watching. So, fellow Nevillers, part 3 we'll do tomorrow. Thumbs up if you found it useful. Comment. Big fat kiss, because we're all about love up here. And I will see you tomorrow, because we're awakening humanity one video at a time. Quite a lofty goal, huh? Yes. Bye, fellows.